Welcome. This is my office. That's where I sit. Happy Memorial Day. Let's see, do we have light over here? Here we go. Switched up the facial hair a little bit, but I'm realizing the only problem I'm gonna run into is I've got some stuff to reshoot for other videos, and that's gonna be obvious. Whatever. Anyway, today, yeah, it's supposed to be a day off, but it's early and people are still sleeping, so I'm gonna start in on our next shadow box, which is a family portrait of some furry friends, the furry people in a family. 2 dogs and a cat. Gus, Pete, and Grace, the dog. It's a golden retriever too, so I'm excited to use a little bit of Osage orange. I think that's how you say that. Anyway, it should be a good morning. We're gonna start by just mapping stuff out on the computer like usual, cutting out the stickers, and picking out wood. Let's go. Segue here. Christmas came a little bit early. Can you see me? Oh, I can't see me. 2 days early. Sorry about the traffic. Like, what are people doing at 5? What work are you going to? Let me open this. So the reason I Typically we make the frame first, as you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, but this time my blade was just getting so dull, it was getting a little bit dangerous, so I had to order some. So I had to wait for those to come in. Didn't take long. Jeez, look at all the stuff they send you. Boy, thanks. Typically, what I use almost all the time is a 60 tooth. I don't know what you call this. It's kind of a thick blade, but they hold up a lot better and they're kind of expensive. But anyway, so I usually use a 60 tooth because I do a lot of precision cuts and I want a nice finish. I also end up using it to rip the hardwood, which is probably not great for it. I mean, it just ends up being a lot of use. So I got this 20 tooth blade, which is apparently like a pretty aggressive cut, and a lot of the reviews say it leaves a bit of a rough finish, but it doesn't really matter to me because I end up sanding them anyway. I don't know if this is interesting at all to you people, but look at that bad boy. That's a pretty aggressive blade, so we're gonna try it out this morning while we make our maple frames. That should be the ultimate test because this maple is hard as fudge and I rip a lot of it, so let's do it. Okay, so it definitely cuts like butter, and it says on the reviews and stuff that it doesn't leave a very good edge. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Hopefully you can see that, but it's just a rough edge, not a big deal. I always sand them next anyways, so I'll just get rid of that really quick, and I think it'll save some time. I think it'll definitely save some money and blades. I don't know, we're going through all the same steps, it's just a little easier cutting. Anyway, back to the frame. Another one complete. This guy right here is off to his new home. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, so you don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to be creative. See you next time. Bye-bye.